If you constantly doubt yourself, overthink everything, and feel like everyone else is naturally more confident than you, listen carefully. Confidence is not something a few lucky people are born with. It's not a magical personality trait, and it's definitely not something that appears overnight. Confidence is built, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build unshakable confidence step by step, even if right now you feel insecure, awkward, or stuck in your own head. Because the truth is, most people are not lacking potential, they're lacking proof. A lot of people think confidence comes first. They think, once I feel confident, then I'll speak up. Then I'll post the video. Then I'll apply for the opportunity. Then I'll stop caring what people think. But that's backwards. You do not act because you feel confident. You become confident because you act. So if you've been waiting to feel ready before changing your life, this video is your reminder. Confidence is built through evidence, not emotion. And today I want to give you a blueprint that is simple, practical, and actually usable. The first thing you need to understand is this. Real confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself, not from hype, not from motivational quotes, not from pretending to be fearless. If you tell yourself you're going to wake up early, then you don't. If you say you'll start the project, then you avoid it. If you know what you should do but keep betraying your own standards, your brain starts collecting evidence that you cannot trust yourself. And when you cannot trust yourself, confidence drops. So the first step to building confidence is very simple. Start becoming someone who follows through, not on huge things, on small things. Make one promise today so small you can't escape it. Read one page, do 10 push-ups, send one email, practice one uncomfortable conversation. Keep one promise. Because every time you follow through, you cast a vote for a new identity. And this is where most people mess up. They want confidence, but they keep chasing intensity instead of consistency. They want one massive breakthrough, but confidence is usually built in quiet moments nobody sees. The second step is to stop treating confidence like a prerequisite. You do not need confidence to begin. You need courage to begin. Confidence comes later. Think about anything you were once bad at. Talking to people, going to the gym, presenting in public, learning a skill. At first it felt awkward. That awkwardness did not mean you were incapable. It meant you were new. And too many people mistake being new for being weak. So here's a mindset shift. Do not ask, how do I feel more confident before I act? Ask, what action would a confident person take today? Then do that, even badly, even nervously, even with shaky hands, because action builds proof, and proof builds confidence. Now let's talk about what's secretly destroying your confidence. The first is constant comparison. If your self-image depends on where you rank next to other people, you will never feel stable. There will always be someone ahead of you, more attractive, more successful, more experienced, more charismatic. Comparison makes confidence fragile. The second is approval addiction. If you need everyone to validate your choices, your mood, your work, or your personality, then your confidence is living in other people's hands. That is not confidence. That is dependency. The third is negative self-talk. And I'm not talking about fake positivity. I'm talking about the language you repeat in private. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. I'm too late. I'm not like them. If you repeat that long enough, you start acting like it's true. So catch those thoughts. Challenge them. Replace them with something grounded. I'm still learning. I'm improving. I can get better through action. I don't need perfection to make progress. Here's the part people forget. Confidence is not loud. It does not always look like dominance. Sometimes confidence is simply staying calm, speaking clearly, making a decision, trying again after embarrassment. If you want unshakable confidence, start collecting small wins every day. This is where confidence becomes practical. Speak up once in a conversation. Hold eye contact a little longer. Walk with better posture. Finish one task before switching. Say what you mean. Set one boundary. Keep one promise. These tiny actions look small, but they change the way you see yourself. And that is everything, because once your identity starts shifting from "I'm insecure" to "I'm becoming someone who shows up," your whole life begins to move differently. One thing that helps a lot is keeping what I call a confidence log. At the end of the day, write down 3 things. Something uncomfortable you did, something you handled better than before, one promise you kept. Why? Because your brain is already recording your failures. You need to intentionally record your proof. The next step is identity. Most people try to build confidence through feelings, but real change happens when you change the story you live by. Instead of saying, "I want to be more confident," start saying, I am becoming someone who trusts themselves. I am someone who takes action even when I feel uncomfortable. I am someone who grows through practice. This matters because identity drives behavior. When your identity changes, discipline becomes easier. Your standards rise, your excuses lose power. And no, this is not about lying to yourself. It is about choosing an identity and backing it with evidence. That is the key, identity plus proof. Now let's talk about bad days. Because everybody has them. You will still have awkward moments. You will still doubt yourself sometimes. You will still say the wrong thing, fail at something, or feel behind. That does not mean you lost your confidence. It means you are human. Unshakable confidence is not never falling. It is not collapsing every time you do. A confident person can feel fear and still move. A confident person can get rejected and still keep their self-respect. A confident person can fail without turning it into an identity crisis. So the next time you have a bad day, do not say, "I'm back to zero." Say, "I'm still in the process." That one sentence can change everything. If this video is helping you, subscribe to Better Self Blueprint, because this channel is all about practical systems to help you become stronger, sharper, and more disciplined in real life. And if you want the full step-by-step version of this framework, I've linked my ebook, Unshakable Confidence, a step-by-step blueprint, in the description. It's designed to help you apply these ideas, not just hear them. So remember this, confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build. You build it when you act before you feel ready. You build it when you keep promises to yourself. You build it when you stop asking for permission to become who you need to become. Start small, start today, but start. And if you're ready, watch the next video, because the next step after confidence is learning how to overcome self-doubt for good.